the Soul Reaver itself, laid out like a holy relic, and broken. I had not thought such a thing was possible. Until, of course, Cain shattered the blade against me, and for the first time, I felt the true presence of this other entity. Willful, ravenous, and deranged from thousands of years of imprisonment. The Reaver was now in command, and I, now merely its helpless host.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
Oh, hello everyone. It is Soul Reaver 2 time to reave the soul twice.
For a second time.
For a second time.
Then, I'm gonna devour it second time. So 2 times devoured.
So what were we doing?
Fighting people.
Oh, you have the Light Reaver now.
The Light Reaver, it reaves light at the people. Stop that. Okay, you dumb little thing. Why do the enemies have a wider moveset with the same weapon than I do?
I don't know, man. Freaky. Great job. Very proud of you, I am.
So I guess we're just going to the same spot?
I guess so.
See, vampires have telekinesis in this world for some reason.
Vampires have telekinesis.
Can I get someone with a different weapon, please?
That's a good question, and the answer is no.
Yeah, I'm worried that this might be the bad one.
Time to go.
That's right. I ween.
He weens.
So now we're gonna go see the Pillars of Nosgoth. Hey, a sword! That's something.
What, you can't use the gun?
No, I can't use the gun.
Go
I'm
get
not
the gun
allowed.
guy.
I'm not allowed.
You can kill the guy, though, before he kills you.
He's not gonna kill me. See?
Not allowed to have gun.
Not allowed to have gun.
Gun disallowed. Go see the pillar.
Sword is better.
Go see the pillar. Dude, I miss old sound fonts.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, everything sounds spectacular now, and now that games have like bigger and better scores, like that's great. But old sound font strings are just so satisfying. There's something about the subdued, like, far away tone of them that's just so satisfying to me.
Wonder if this is actually going to mean anything, or if it's always just going to be a thing that I pass on the way to an objective.
It's just balls.
It's just bowls.
No. It's just balls.
Bowls.
Balls.
Okay, so I can't go to the Pillars of Nosgoth.
Good to know. I don't remember where you are enough to be able to... Well, there's your way up. I don't remember where you are well enough to get a guide going.
Well, we'd be on our way to the temple after the Light Temple. But I think I've got it for now.
Okay.
You know, that's only if I get really, really, really stuck. Like if I don't know to turn right. Because apparently that's a thing now.
Oh, I already found where you are.
These are weird. It's an interesting design, but they're weird. I don't know what they are. Die. Just die.
Do the dying.
Stop it. I don't know if this is supposed to be a vampire or what it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be a demon. Like
Come on,
Omicron. Remember
The
that
last-
last battle?
The last thing I thought you were going to compare this game to is Omicron.
Why?
Honestly. Just because I didn't think that they were even comparable. But you found a way.
Oh, Omicron is bad. But like...
No, I was saying like story-wise, I hadn't even thought of it.
Yeah.
With them being anywhere close. Okay. Oh, it's just unlocked.
Yeah. Just go in.
And then this is the Pillars of Nosgoth. They just closed off that first temple, remember?
Yes.
The one where I met
These
the
were
thingy?
pillars so familiar to
Of
my
course.
blighted eyes. But now that I had begun to learn their true significance, I regarded the pillars' destruction with a new, enlightened sense of horror. And I questioned now whether Cain's simple refusal, his mere ambition, could truly have caused such devastation. I felt that some darker influence was at work here. As I approached, I discerned the spirit of Ariel, bound here now for more than a century.
Forever am I bound, hope abandoned.
Forever am I bound, yo.
Tethered to this place. What destroyed the circle could not touch me.
My name is Skylar White, yo.
I was newly dead and beyond harm's reach. I alone was spared
He's
the
not
descent
listening.
into madness, and Cain alone was spared the pain of death. when Napraptor's poison seized Cain even in the safety of the womb, much more than just his destiny was lost. All of Nosgoth lost balance. Consider us now, both of us less than we once were.
Hello?
Pure but insubstantial, and Cain terribly real, but corrupted.
Your imprisonment here has deranged you, spirit. You fixate on Cain because you believe he is the tether that binds you here. We both know he is not the author of your agony. The pillars were subverted by dark forces, invited by the Guardians themselves. The more I learn of your circle, the more I see a tangle of nested manipulations.
Cain handed them their victory. They sought to topple the pillars, and he was their willing instrument.
Or was he their unwilling pawn? Would it blunt your wrath to know that Cain's dilemma was calculated to bring the pillars down, regardless of the choice he made? And that the devastation would have been even greater had he chosen the path you would prescribe for him?
You are a subtle, deceitful creature.
No.
Clever arguments do not absolve Cain. He must die for the pillars to be restored. There is no other way.
Then consider this more ominous possibility. What if Cain's death does not restore the pillars? Consider that it may simply be too late, that this world may be beyond redemption, and that you may be bound here eternally.
Oh no.
Why do you hound me, demon?
Cause
You
it's
can
fun.
see that I am captive here.
Yeah.
Show me some mercy.
Like the mercy you showed your fellow Guardians when you set Cain on them, or the mercy you showed Cain when you kept him ignorant of his destiny while you used him as the scourge of the circle.
Yeah, like that.
Or perhaps
Yeah.
the mercy you showed your beloved Napraptor when you made him Cain's first kill.
You are cruel. Why do you torment me?
I'm merely looking for answers, Ariel. Very well. I'll leave you in peace.
The way you torment a woman is you tell them what they did.
Purgatory from which
Yep.
you long to escape. You're merely at the threshold.
Okay.
Look, a boss.
Maybe. He's a Spirit World boss. Owie, this is bad. No.
No, he dies. Oh, well, that did essentially nothing.
Yeah, just go back to a checkpoint.
Do we have to watch that whole cutscene again?
I don't think so.
Be pretty funny if we did.
We do have to walk back a long way, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Ha, I got you.
You know how Sony would get, like...
Like,
You know how Sony could get, like, $700 from me
how?
for a console? So they have a digital version of the PS6, right? But
Sure.
there's also a disc version. And then for more, there's a disc version that recognizes all generations of PlayStation discs.
Oh, sure, yeah. It's like, we actually
That-
made it backwards compatible.
With everything. That would make me pay $700 for the console.
That would kick
because
ass,
I'm
yeah.
essentially buying PS6 through 1.
Yeah.
And all the games that we've collected over the years are completely usable.
Howie, why you like this? Stop it.
And the only reason I say it costs more to do that, instead of that just being a feature, is they're read differently now. Like, the disc
Sure.
reader of the PS1 and 2 are different, and the PS3 is different as well. Slightly.
Well, yeah, it's since the PS3, it was a Blu-ray player
Yeah.
drive, right?
So putting those extra ones in to read the older discs would be...
It would be putting in
More
another laser,
expensive.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess they didn't get rid of this temple. Owie, stop it, you bastard. You can't bring in everything. That's shitty.
Oh, look out, your sword boner.
Yeah, it's getting too horny. Horny for blood.
Look out, your
Bloodlust.
sword boner.
The sword boner. It's far too high. Oh my god. What
I
is
love
that?
gaming. It means you have to kill all of them, apparently, I guess. You got
Like,
it.
this is a Dark Souls 1 and 2 difference where it's just like, why is this so bad? Bastard. What?
Yep, they follow you to the spirit realm. That's what I was talking about last time. These are the first enemies in the game that follow you to the spirit realm.
Well, that's interesting.
It's okay, you're almost done with the game anyway.
You keep telling me that and I don't like it.
Yeah. But this time it's true.
I don't know why there are two sets of pillars. Like, there's this interior temple with pillars, and then there's the pillars that are outside.
Raziel, the failed assassin. You had Cain at your mercy, but lacked the courage to fulfill the act. And now you see the wasteland wrought by the tyrant's hand, by his selfish decision to preserve his own life, even when it meant sacrificing the whole world. This is the fate of Nosgoth, as long as Cain remains alive.
An ironic condemnation, given this guilty scene. One would think you'd torn down the pillars single-handedly. What are you trying to obliterate as you drag your loathsome body through this chamber? And why, as Nosgoth descends into madness and misery, do you appear to thrive?
'Cause
Things in
I'm
this world
Cthulhu.
are rarely what they seem. You, apparently, are no exception.
I am the engine of life, the source of Nosgoth's very existence. I am the hub of the wheel, the origin of all life, the devourer of death.
Or maybe you're just hungry. Could it be as simple as that? Wouldn't that be poetic irony? The great adversary of the vampires turns out to be the biggest parasite of them all.
Do not test my patience, Raziel. I made you, and I will unmake you if I become so inclined.
As your agent, I am beyond death.
There are fates worse than death, Raziel.
Oh, I see you now as you truly are. A cancer. A spooling parasite burrowed deep in the heart of this world.
Go now. Play out your pitiful rebellion and take your place among the destroyed, the used, and the damned. But know this. You are mine for eternity.
That's
You
gay,
have
bro.
always been, and will always be, my soul Reaver.
Change the music and the way he says that a little bit. I don't know, man.
That's gay, bro.
That's gay, bro. Are you ready for the final save point?
Stop lying to me.
Am I lying, though?
Stop lying.
You don't know if I'm lying.
Stop lying.
You could go out here and then Kane comes out.
He's like, bah ha ha, you're gonna have to catch me in Defiance, the sequel to this one. And you're like, why would you say that?
So you played the last game first.
I did. I played the last game in the entire
That's hilarious.
sequence first. It was the only one I had.
That's fair. I did play Resident Evil 7 first. That was my first Resident Evil game.
Enjoy the water, assholes.
But also, Resident Evil 7 doesn't really count.
Yeah, Resident Evil
'Cause it
7 is a
doesn't, like-
reboot. It's not the same.
It's
It's like if
essentially
you
a
played
reboot, yeah.
Resident Evil 6 first. And you're like, what the fuck?
Your destiny beckons.
Okay.
But then I played Resident Evil 2, and I feel like 7 to 2 is a very good, like...
I still want to go back and play the original ones. I think that'd be
original
fun.
RE2 and 3.
Yeah. And
I would say
the regular
the original as well,
Resident
but
Evil.
we'd have to do it on a classic console or stream it. Ew.
we probably end up doing it on a classic console, which means I have to buy it. But it's not that expensive if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Because it was popular, so it was pretty ubiquitous. You want to talk about a rare one to find? Try to get Dino Crisis 3 for the Xbox. Stop it, you bastard. Fuck it. What are you gonna do? Give me a ticket? Just yeet him out of the universe. Asshole.
Dino Crisis 3 Xbox.
Yeah, there's only one version of it, which makes it harder.
There's only one left in stock, and it is $122.
Yup. And it's not even very good, but it's interesting, and that's why I want it.
Yep.
The Dino Crisis series is kind of an RE ripoff. But then, you know, where literally instead of like weird experimentation, it's time travel. They bring back dinosaurs with time travel.
Yeah.
And that's the crisis of the dinos.
Ooh. You know how much it is to get Resident Evil, not the director's cut?
What?
$178.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Maybe it's more expensive than I thought.
Resident Evil director's cut you can get for $86. But that one also has clown farts in the basement.
It does. It has clown farts in the basement.
Does. And then you can get Resident Evil 2, the original for the PlayStation, for $72.
That's not bad. When we're talking vintage games, that's not that bad.
Yeah. You can get Resident Evil 2 for the N64 for $65.
Yeah, the N64 version is the worst version.
Yeah, I have heard.
Because it doesn't do cutscenes. It just does, like, images.
Biohazard Anniversary Package for the PS3.
That would have, like, basically just ports of the originals. And it'd probably be the...
What the Biohazard... oh my god, it comes with everything from 1 to 6 for the PlayStation 3.
But it's probably Japanese, that's why it's called Biohazard.
It's all... Yeah, it's all... It's all the Japanese versions, never mind.
And we need a Japanese PS3 for that.
Yeah. Code Veronica and Outbreak and 4 for the PS2 is $86.
That's not bad.
The original Devil May Cry for PS2 is $17. Sold by Capcom.
One of the reasons for that is there is the HD collection, which actually did fine.
Yeah, but you could get a actual version of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but it doesn't have the cover. They don't ship it to you with the cover.
Lame.
With the cover.
But it's coming from Capcom.
It's just the disc.
Can't just give me a copy? Where am I going?
Alien Trilogy on PS1 is $85. The Resident Evil remake for the GameCube you can get for $55.
I have that one. I actually have the GameCube version.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's nice. And yet we didn't play it for the channel.
Why would I play the GameCube version when I have the nice shiny PS4 version?
That's fair. That's fair. I wonder how Silent Hill 2 is doing. Still $218. Silent Hill 3 is even more expensive. $269. Seriously, how did you get these games? Did you pay these prices for it?
No.
Damn. Dude, Shattered Memories for PS2. Do you know how much that is?
$200.
$568.
It was $200 when I looked last. That's why we played it on.
The Room is $225.
Yeah, I didn't pay that for my copy.
That's crazy. You can get Manhunt for PS2 for $54, but
Yes,
why
but
would you
for
want to play
why?
that game? Obscure. Have you heard of Obscure for the PS2?
It sounds familiar.
It's featuring music by Sum 41 and Span.
Oh,
I've never heard of this game.
Small things. I think that's Sum 41.
That's not.
Yeah, well,
Dude,
I don't
you
even
don't know?
care.
That's Blink-182.
Okay, Sum 41 and Blink-182 are basically the same band. One of them dated Avril Lavigne, that's the only difference.
Hey, some 90s kid in the comments is gonna murder you.
I don't care. I'm a 90s kid, I don't give a fuck.
Someone who is old enough to give a crap about Sum 41 and Blink-182 when they were popular.
Which one of us dated Avril Lavigne?
Hey,
She said kawaii in a song. It was the original cringe.
Japanese greatest hits version for
Of?
$186. Silent Hill 2.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Did you know that there's a PlayStation game worth more than
Worth more than it's worth? Yeah.
$13.50.
Whoa. Which game?
$1,350. It's called Rule of Rose.
Oh, yeah. Rule of Rose. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have not.
I know
heard
Rule
of
of Rose. I think I finally found the way out. Yep.
Dang, old video games are expensive.
Yes.
Fatal Frame 2, which I believe you have.
I have Fatal Frame 2, that is correct. I need to go align my
133.
Soul Reaver with Dark. I
God of
got...
War for PlayStation 2 is currently $30.
I have the remasters that they did for PlayStation 3 back in the day. So I have the PSP games on PS3 and the original trilogy on PS3.
God of War?
Yes. The plan is to play it eventually, but, you know. We keep having new things come out. Yakuza games continue to exist.
Dude, we're never gonna finish Yakuza games.
There's one that comes out like
my
this
God.
frickin' month, dude.
Dude,